This place. I was 25 years old when I entered into this space. The white walls, steel bed, taller than zinc. It's impossible to think of it as anything other than a torture chamber. The strain. It's impossible to explain what it felt like to be swallowed, to wallow in my own misery. This cell, the hell I had to go through. I can't even begin to tell you what it did to me, not being able to touch or see another human being, being punished, crushed for something I didn't do. I'm an innocent man, true. But what does that have to do with anything? The important thing to understand is that I was supposed to die here in solitary confinement, where human beings are destroyed by a different kind of violence. The breaking of the mind and spirit, all accomplished through the means of a soul-murdering silence. You can't imagine it. Don't even try. It's enough to know that I'm still alive. I'm still breathing, still pleading. Why? But there's no why here. There's only fear. A fear of not knowing, but always going deeper and deeper into a place I've never been. A place where hope finds no purchase. Constant pain with only one purpose. I am being digested, divested of everything that makes me human. Have now come and gone, and thank God I'm still alive. Not to say that I have escaped unscathed. I haven't. I've given up fragments of myself in order to survive. Still, the daily grind has been brutal, cruel, yes, but not unusual. I tell you, it's enough to make a grown man cry. Enough to make a grown man commit suicide. I've seen it. It's sad. It's enough to drive a grown man mad. It's a frightening thing to be a human being when everything you believe has been reduced to nothing, and all you have left is your pitiful self. But there, in the crucible of consciousness, a voice can be heard. Stay strong, young man, and do the best as you can. Let your problems lie with circumstance. Whatever they say, whatever the cost to maintain is the name of this game. Protect your soul or protect your soul. If you give up now, you would never know who you are. And who are you, Mr. Keith LaMar? Who are you? 2 years have now come and gone, and thank God I'm still alive. Not to say that I have escaped unscathed. I haven't. I've given up fragments of myself in order to survive. Still, the daily grind has been brutal, cruel, yes, not unusual. Till it's enough to make a grown man cry. Enough to make a grown man commit suicide. I've seen it. It's sad. It's enough to drive a grown man mad. It's a frightening thing to be a human being when everything you believe has been reduced to nothing. All you have The first thing I had to do was get rid of my learned complacency, stop waiting to be saved and start utilizing my own agency. If I wanted things to get better, well, I had to figure out how to do things differently. Stop listening to all the noise and hate and start cultivating the courage to step out on faith. My friend Dain, he taught me how to meditate, how to discriminate between my wants and needs. He showed me what kind of books to read. Richard Wright taught me how to write, how to fight a monster, but without becoming one. You got to overcome the fear and dread, he said. Over 1,000 books I've read, from Maya Angelou to Howard Zinn, about the middle passage to the long trail of tears. It took years for me to work my way through the classics, from W.E.B. Du Bois to William Shakespeare. I'm a scholar, a published author, a mentor to kids in dark spaces with faces you'd never see, in places you'd never go. I'm a voice in the void, a light in the night. Kind of like Prometheus in reverse. I'm not the worst of the worst. In fact, I'm the first prisoner to ever teach a college course on Foucault, the first prisoner to ever release an album from death row. I'm proof that the caged bird can sing, can in fact spread his wings and fly. That's who Keith LaMar is. The first thing I had to do was get rid of my learned complacency, stop waiting to be saved and start utilizing my own agency. I wanted things to get better, well, I had to figure out how to give up now, but never know. Stop waiting to be saved and start utilizing my own agency. I wanted things to get better, well, I had to figure out how to give up now, but never know. Well, there you have it. In order not to be reduced to a thing, I had to fight to hold on to my humanity, fight to hold on to my sanity, even while all about me were losing their minds and dying by the dozens. The focus has always been to remain focused, to see and learn from my mistakes, to live my life with purpose. The root word of education is educe, to bring forth that which is already there, meaning who I am was always already here. I was never the role I was assigned, but the deeper me beneath the lies, the part that was buried but still alive. What was required was an excavation, a digging through the devastation and debris until I could finally see and be my truth. This then became the work, the unearthing of all the hurt and pain and the removing of all the damage and dirt that was done, in order for me to become one with my higher self, the one who could walk through the valley of the shadow of death and refuse to fear the evil. I'm so thankful for all the good in me, so thankful for all the power and beauty we can be. It fills my heart with joy to know that even if my worst fears come true, the outcome cannot destroy me. It is in this knowledge that I have peace. It is in this knowledge that I am free. It is in this knowledge that I am me. Ashe. Peace. It's a frightening thing to be a human being when everything you believe has been reduced to nothing. All you have left is your pitiful self. Well, there you have it. In order not to. The first thing I had to do was get rid of my learned complacency. Stop waiting to be saved and start utilizing my own agency. If I wanted things to get better, well, I had to figure out how to do things differently. Stop listening to all the noise and hate and start cultivating the courage to step out on faith. My friend Diane, he taught me how to meditate, how to discriminate between my wants and needs. He showed me what kind of books to read. Richard Wright taught me how to write, how to write a mind.
There you have it.
In order not to be reduced to a thing, I had to fight to hold on to my back, fight to hold on to my family.